And as we prepare tomorrow to mark 10 years since Superstorm Sandy hit the tri-state, we are looking back at the destruction of the day and how far we have come since then. And some of the most searing images from the night that Sandy hit were outside NYU Langone. The hospital lost power and was evacuated. Among the patients, newborn babies who were delicately taken out. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson was there 10 years ago and is now speaking with some of the families involved, including one of the children.
Now to Sandy in the Caribbean. There's some indications this also could have an impact on the East Coast. It looks like a pretty frightening storm.
NYU Langone Medical Center right now under evacuation. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson is there.
Oh my goodness, guys, I think it's a baby. They had never seen anything like it.
We tried to call and we couldn't get through. The lines were down. We tried to look at the website. Everything was down. So then it was panic mode.
October 2012, Superstorm Sandy unleashed her wrath on our area, dumping an unprecedented 15 million gallons of water into NYU Langone.
Think about this place, dark, no light, no power, cold.
Knocking out power to the entire hospital.
I knew that I had to get to William. That was my one priority.
Their son, William.
You said that your favorite baseball team's in match. What's your favorite player?
A 10-year-old who has no recollection of the night his parents, Jenny and Jeremy Donovan, were forced to make a series of agonizing decisions under dire circumstances.
Somebody popped up and said, "Hey, are you Mr. Donovan?" I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Let's go." And he started running.
You see, when Sandy barreled in, William was just 21 days old, recovering from open heart surgery. When backup generators failed, officials had no choice but to evacuate the hospital, move hundreds of patients, the most vulnerable, William, and other newborns, some weighing as little as 600 grams, in the NICU.
He had just sort of become, the nurses called it wireless by the time the storm had hit. So it was because, for the longest time he was on a ventilator and all sorts of medications, and so he was portable. Before
the storm intensified, the plan was to leave William at the hospital with his team. The Donovans would head to a nearby apartment with their 14-month-old daughter, Caroline. But then the monster system strengthened. Jenny stayed back with Caroline. Jeremy made his way to the hospital.
It was one of the strangest experiences of my life, walking down 34th Street and being the only person there. It was like being in some dystopian movie.
His heart sank when he finally got to First Avenue.
There was just this incredibly long line, as far as the eyes could see, of ambulances just sitting lined up waiting.
After waiting outside for about 3 hours, a member of William's team spotted Jeremy. Dr. Aki Ludomarski will never forget that moment.
He told us, "There's no way I'm staying down with my son on the 15th floor. I'm going there."
And up they went, climbing what seemed like an endless set of stairs, and finally reached William's unit.
And we got to the floor and it was pitch black. And the doctor turned to me and said, "There were lights when I left this floor. I need to go help secure the area." And he kind of took off, and I was sort of there by myself.
On the 15th floor, but minutes later, Jeremy ran into a group in a stairway.
And it was our nurse, Annie, holding William. She was like, "Mr. Donovan, oh good, let's go, we're going down."
The only way out?
And now we have the stairs.
Here, Dr. Ludomarski retraced the path he took that night.
We start to go. 1, 2, 3.
In the staircase on the 15th floor, part of which is exposed to the elements. He explains a team of 5 was assigned to each baby. One person cradled the infant. There were IVs, if needed, ventilation by hand, step by step, with only flashlights and cell phones to guide them all.
This is a victory of leadership and teamwork, because otherwise the consequences could have been disastrous.
They made it to the lobby and were transferred to another hospital. Jeremy then called Jenny and filled her in.
Very thankful that I didn't know while it was happening, because I would have been a mess.
William is now in 4th grade and doing just fine. The Donovans tell me what happened that night was one of the most harrowing experiences of their lives. And they can't say enough about the nurses and doctors who stepped up to the plate and got things done.
It was just a chain of miracles kind of all throughout this process to make sure that everybody got where they needed to go safely. And yeah, we're really grateful for the way everything worked out.
Kimberly Richardson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.